What up, guitar addicts? It's midnight, so you know what that means. Everybody's out drinking, partying. You're at home researching guitars. A few friends have been, not only asking me, but asking, the guitar community, what's the best way to take your guitar, on the plane to a different country, across the United States, Me, as like a seasonal semi-professional musician, I like to carry on. There's a few friends that I have that love to check in their guitars just because, they feel like it's a lot better it being in a hard shell case. Personally, I'm okay with a case that's just, thick enough and padded enough while also being a soft case, to go above the board, the headboard, and the storage above your head. Personally, I feel like that's the safest thing for me. I know where it's at. I'm the one handling it. Anybody that's not, in the band that's touching it, is pretty much just going to be a TSA agent, or employee. And you're there with them while they're handling your equipment. They're opening up the guitar bag. They're doing what they need to do to check, they're swabbing it, whatever they do. It's quite the process because, with us guys, us punk, DIY people, we're always going to be, questioned when it comes to like taking gig bags or like cymbal bags or, whatever it may have you, they're always going to, sometimes it's a smooth, pass through, but they will stop us and they'll say, hey, what do you have here? What are you guys doing? I always say the same thing. We're traveling musicians. If they need to open the bag and check it, go ahead. The first time I did take my carry-on guitar bag, I had the most beat up BC Rich, and they opened that sucker up. The back of the guitar, the cavity cover for the electronics, it was just taped on. Super DIY metalhead punk rocker, They took it off and they were confused about the battery for the active pickups. They were just, sitting there dicking around with it for a while, and I was just like, okay. It's just a guitar. Like, what's going on? Finally one guy was like, hey, some guitars just have batteries and that's it. They were telling the other guys in the TSA security, and they saw that I was impatient about it. They finally gave me the guitar and I was free to go, But anyways, I'm going to show you guys what type of case I would use, both carry on and check-in. So the first case that I would use if I was to do a check-in, and that's going to be the SKB case. It's got the TSA key, that way if they need to open it and do their thing, very easy, very simple. Those machines that haul the luggage around, it's going to be smacking these cases around, you know what I mean? You're going to need something strong, so at least use that type of case, Here's a flight case, ESP flight case. I think this would be more suitable for that type of situation. But personally, me, I would use these type of carry-on cases. A good, well enough, padded bag, gig bag, What does it say? This one's a blank one, They actually ripped this zipper whenever the TSA saw us, they were like, what are these fucking dirty punk rockers doing here? And they just forced us to open this shit up, and they broke the zipper. I'm currently filing a claim with them, stating that, hey, I don't think it was intentional to break my bag, but this is an expensive bag. These are anywhere from, well, it's 2025 now, so 2024 going into 2025, that's like $100 now, but back in the day, these were like 40, 60 bucks. Now they're $100, which brings me to another deal. These antique ESP gig bags, anything rare these days is going to be a lot of money, but the guitar market value is going down when it comes to used stuff now, so who knows. But this is a good enough padded bag, and I think it'll do the trick, you know what I mean? Just pop in the guitar, pop it over your head, you're good to go. Now you know what type of gig bag I would take on the plane. So remember, guys, just take what you need. Picks, little tools for your guitars, your straps, any sort of knickknacks that you would need, in a different state in case a string breaks or etc. Don't take anything else outside of that. Be smart. We're underground musicians. No one's paying us a ton of money. You know, we're paying our own tickets to fly places, and maybe the promoter will pay you back. That being said, you know, if you want to do stuff in this, you know, underground, you know, lifestyle, it's a hobby to some, but this lifestyle, you got to be smart, and you got to just, you know, not get yourself in trouble. If you want to do stuff, you got to be level-headed, you know. Anyways, guys, leave a comment. Let me know what you think, your experiences at the airport, what you take with you. Please subscribe if you haven't. You know, it helps me out, you know, being able to get, you know, strings for my guitars, because we all know that strings are expensive. So, you know, anyways, thanks, guys.